Move put the end to a police chase yesterday morning. It started in Pittsburgh when police noticed a stolen SUV. They fled the scene in that pursuit top speeds of 100 miles per hour as it made its way into portions of Barton and Jasper County. The suspect, identified as 31-year-old Tyler Ritz, was arrested on several charges, including for some suspected burglaries that took place over the weekends. The Joplin firefighters warning you of fake fire marshal calls. Someone's been calling businesses late at night and early in the morning, claiming to be with the fire marshal's office, saying their fire alarm's going off or that the marshal's coming in to conduct an inspection. However, officials remind you they would never call to advise the alarm is sounding. They would just show up. Plus, they only do inspections during business hours. Remember, impersonation is a crime. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-782-1310. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
We'll see partly sunny skies today with highs in the low 80s, partly cloudy and low 60s tonight. Sunshine mid-80s for Wednesday, sunshine and low 90s for Thursday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radars not showing anything over the 4 states.
58 in Baxter Springs, 59 in Pittsburgh, 60 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge. It's being brought to you by Josh Meeker at Country Financial. And today we're featuring Kennedy and her friends from Webb City.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, guys. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, you can go to the KIX website. There's a button there where you can find out how to upload your audio, or you can simply call us at 623-1025.
We're just 19 minutes away from your chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
Because we got so much money in the jackpot. $1,652.50 could be yours.
If you can be caller number 5 at 720 and tell us what the secret sound is.
Here's Luke Cole.
On the 4 states, number 1 for cash.
KIX 102.5. Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How's your mama? How's your friends?
Happy Tuesday. It doesn't feel like a Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
It's
think so?
trying. It's trying hard. I've been fighting it all morning. I mean, you know how you get those mornings where you can feel stuff slipping away from you and you're trying to be late? Mm-hmm. That has been this morning. I have fought so hard against being late. And there's other things that slip in. Oh, you need to do this. Oh, what about? Oh, you got to do this. Oh, don't forget to do that. And you're like, all right, stuff's getting away from me here. It's been trying to be that way all morning long. All that, and I cannot hear out of my left ear day 4.
He's winning today, clearly.
Yeah. Why is that?
Why's what?
Where's the F11?
Well, that says F and 11 on it.
I can't see it, though, because there's a camera right in front of that, and apparently that did not work. Either I hit the wrong one, or... Whose laptop? Brett's. He's just a picture of organization, isn't he?
I know.
Should we put a virus on it? Oh, I'm sure there's already a few.
Morning, Gary Crow.
How's Gary doing?
Sarah Riley, good morning. Christy, Megan, good morning. Megan says, I'm fighting with the well again. We lost water yesterday. Oh, no.
What do you mean fighting with the well? Tell us this.
Tell us this.
Tell us the story.
Morning, Bryson.
Fighting with the well. Because I used to own a well, and every year, inevitably, we would go through turbidity.
What's that?
It's a city in Oklahoma. No, I'm kidding. It's
turbidity.
So you go with a well. Once you reach the water table, there are different levels of the water table, and separating those are these areas of mud or clay in a lot of areas, or it can be a rock or mineral base that the water comes through. And it's actually argued by some well diggers that it's better to get down through that. So what I would do is I would take like the hose off down in the yard and just let it run. I mean, let it run for 24 hours sometimes. And people would be like, you're going to run your well dry. It wouldn't do that. Once it would get through that, it would spit out so much mud that there would be this huge stripe of orange clay, running down our yard. But once that all cleared out, clear water again.
That's turbidity?
Turbidity. You're turbidity.
Turbidity.
I
don't really know a lot about wells. honestly.
So is your water just completely, is yours dry, Megan? Which, by the way, Megan and all the others that recommended the Catfish Show, Unknown Number. Holy cow. Oh, my gosh.
What'd you think?
Crazy! I did not like the documentary. I feel like Netflix really, really dropped the ball on this story. They did great up until the time they did the big reveal. She lost all water pressure yesterday around 1. We had a new pressure switch put in a few months ago, hoping the pump guys make it out today. So this sounds more like a issue with her pump.
Hopefully that's what it is.
Not with her well. Those can be pretty expensive.
Yeah, but if she just put in a new pressure switch a few months ago, though, I mean, it's not even that old.
Well, what if she has to replace the whole pump?
The whole pump, though, yeah.
I don't think it's your well. Doesn't. I don't know, though. It might be. I don't know. Especially down around Seneca. Their water table is crazy high in that whole area down there. I don't see that being an issue. Plus, we've not been in drought this year, Megan. So surely not.
Morning, Lisa. She says, happy National Teddy Bear Day.
I would rather have a well any day over city water.
Really?
I would give anything to have a well again.
Why?
Yes, because it's more consistent, it's safer, it's cleaner water, better tasting water. It's just better the whole way around.
Yeah. There's a huge difference in the water around here than what I used to drink up in like the Manhattan, Wamego area.
Yeah, there is. I mean, you grow little arms out of the back of your head if you're not careful.
Yeah, we only drink filtered water down here.
I mean, this is like south of the border water around here. You don't drink it unless you're filtering and
Yeah.
So, anyway, I thought Netflix did a great job leading up to when they finally do the big reveal. After that, I feel like they really dropped the ball.
Would you have known or guessed that it was the mom had it not been spoiled for you yesterday?
No,
Yep.
I would not have had it not been spoiled for me, which I was okay with. It doesn't matter. The story is so shocking, so unbelievable, and that's where they dropped the ball. I feel like the big thing about this story is the fact that the mom did this.
Right.
And they kind of let that go. They're like, they don't ever, why did you? What the heck? They're very gentle and easy with her, and they allow her to deflect, which she still continues to do to this day.
She doesn't take any ownership of it?
No, I know what I did, but I don't really feel like it was that bad. And she denies that she was the one that started it all.
What?
You know, you'll have to watch it. You'll just have
I need to watch it.
But
I do.
At the end of it, you can see she is still in denial. She is still refusing to accept full responsibility for it. And that's a problem. I mean, she still has a problem. She's still not gotten the help she needs. The court ordered her to prison, but they did not order, mandated counseling, which is that stuff rarely takes anyway. Until somebody's ready to seek out treatment on their own, not a lot of hope for them anyway. And I mean, yes, she was a victim. Damaged people. That's the way it works.
Right.
Obviously, she was a victim. I knew she was a victim before she talked about what happened to her as a teenager. So, yes, but what have you done about it?
Megan says there is something wrong with that mother.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, there's all sorts of things, but there's also something wrong with that daughter.
Well, after what she's been through, I'm sure.
Yes.
Here we go.
I felt so bad for her. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 708.
We'll see sunshine today with a high near 82. It is 60 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes, which is also when we're going to give you the chance to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
$1,652.50 up for grabs. Could be yours.
Woo! That's a lot of money.
And all you got to do is be calling number 5 at 720 and tell us what the secret sound is.
All over the road.
Here's Easton Corbin.
On KIX 102.5. Yeah, the daughter. Oh, my gosh. Speaking of damaging people, this daughter, I'm afraid, is going to be more messed up than the mom is. I mean, look at her. Never shows any emotion. One time she showed emotion real emotion. It's just this blank eye zombie stare, which I totally get. Was when the police came to confront the mom and everything, with the dad there, and he's just finding out, which, by the way, how oblivious do you have to be in a relationship to not realize all of those things he didn't realize without giving away too much? That's the one time, she leans in and cries on her mom. Codependency is being bred there. Deflection trauma, all these different psychological issues in that
I'm sure
poor
there's a
girl.
lot of dissociating on the daughter's part to have to cope
total
and deal with that.
disassociation, which causes what? Psychopathy. I mean, she is literally raised a little psychopath right there.
Jimmy says, don't tell us. We're going to watch it.
And nobody's saying, what treatment are you getting? What's being done? None of that was ever asked or raised even. What are you doing to heal? Do you want to heal? Do you want a relationship with your mom? It's like first grade questions. A school newspaper could have done a better interview with that mother than Netflix did. I was so disgusted at the end. I'm like, what about this? What about this? You idiots. Does nobody understand basic journalism anymore? I really don't believe they do.
Raleigh wants to know what the name of it is.
It's called Unknown Number, Catfish, something Catfish.
Yeah.
Just do a search for Catfish. You'll get some weird fishing shows on Netflix. Probably. It's the #1 show on Netflix right now for a reason. And it's not because of the way Netflix did the story. It's because of the story.
Right, the story itself.
So unbelievable.
Yeah, Megan says Unknown Number on Netflix. Just search for that and you'll find it.
Catfish is quicker.
It's probably on the main page, honestly, because it always pops up.
Where they show the number for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's #1. So that's all you got to do. But shame on you, Netflix, for dropping the ball on that. And
I feel like that's the way it is with a lot of their documentaries, though. They're very hit and miss. Some of them are really, really good and interesting, and some of them are like, eh.
Well, this one, the story told itself.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like they really got into, there was a bit of ineptitude on the part of was that a school resource officer or was he a local cop? The sheriff, whoever he was inept. And apparently there was a relationship, one of the police officers either knew the family, was related to the family or something, and they didn't really get into that. The one girl's parents, the school bully girl that was blamed on for so long, her parents, you can clearly see there's some validity to the claim of her being a bully. I mean, just the way she talks and everything. And then you listen to her mom go off, talk about a Karen. There's a Karen. And her and her husband, I'm so proud that she said that. She calls somebody an effing something or the other. And he goes,
oh, dear.
I'm glad she said that. I'm so proud of her right now. And I'm like, okay, I see the culture in that family, you know, but just unbelievable. Yeah, I watched it. I thought, I'll get this out of the way before Gina gets home because she doesn't care about documentaries. Well, I'm about halfway through it when she gets home, and I'm like, let me rewind this. And we both watched it. And I was near tears by the end of it. I'm serious. I was choking up when I thought about the damage done to that little girl.
Yeah.
And the poor husband. I mean, naive idiot that he may be, but bless his heart, you could see it just destroyed him when he realized finally what she had done.
So what did Gina think of it as someone who doesn't really like documentaries?
She loved it.
Yeah.
She thought it was unbelievable, too. We were both just sitting there,
The story's crazy. Just crazy.
Crazy.
So if you're looking for something to watch, go watch that.
And the mom, again, obviously, there has been massive damage, trauma done to her. But she's not accepting that or doing anything about that. That's where the real tragedy lies in this story. Nobody's doing anything about this circumstance and situation. We put her in prison. What does that do? If they don't get help, if they don't admit, even when confronted, well, but I didn't start it. That was her big excuse.
How is that an excuse?
You'll just have to watch. It's stupid. And Netflix just moves right on past that. They just go right on with the story. They don't stop and say, wait a minute. One of the FBI guy says, we never found any indication of anyone else sending texts except for her.
Yeah.
That's the one time they mention that. But they don't confront her with that. So, and never in the court trial was that brought up or said or anything like that. The one mom of the boyfriend, She says, I think she was in love with my son, and that's why she did all this.
Whoa.
I don't think so. Go back to their messages back and forth between the two of them on text. It was very antagonistic. They were threatening. She was threatening to kill him. He was threatening her, thinking it was a guy or whoever. I'll kick your, and they were fighting. It was not friendly conversations between the two of them. So, I don't think so. Maybe there might have been some element of that in there, but that was not the motivator.
All right, here we go.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country.
Your chance to guess and win the secret sound right after Jordan Davis.
On KIX 102.5.
What's up?
Is it gonna?
8, 9.
40, it'll be close to 18. Yeah, I'll be fine. Yeah. So,
I will say, though, sometimes feelings of when people can't understand their own feelings for someone else, it comes out as aggression and anger. So I don't know.
Maybe, but I don't believe that. Where did it start? What started it? It was all directed towards the daughter. Everything was about the daughter. It did not entirely circle around the boy. It circled around the daughter. That was just an element of it, I feel like. And maybe it changed into that. I don't know. But regardless, let's take the whole texting thing out of the quotient. Look what she did with the job thing to her husband. There's so much else at work there that is wrong there. This woman was capable of much, much more than what she did. So could she have had attraction to the boy? Yes, that might have been part of it. But that was not the whole motivator in the whole thing. Otherwise, she'd been lying about her work situation for multiple years before all this happened. And again, the obliviousness of the husband. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, when the mom is jealous of you, look what can happen.
Yeah. Well, it's just the basic thing is hurt people.
Right.
And that's the problem here. And nothing was done about that. That's what made me so mad. If I'd have had hair, I'd been pulling it out towards the end because what's being done about this? Right. And the daughter's talking about how she wants to have a relationship with her mom again. You can clearly see the codependency that's been bred there, and nobody's doing nothing about it. The mom's not in counseling. She's not in treatment. Or is she? We don't know. Netflix never even covered that.
But like you said, though, that doesn't matter if she's not willing to even accept her role and take responsibility.
I can tell you right now she's not in treatment because I could tell by the way she's talking she's not in treatment. She's not taking responsibility. She is a little bit, I'm sorry for what I did, but it wasn't my fault.
Right.
And I really didn't mean anything by it.
And she's not really sorry then.
Yeah, she's not. Constantly. Netflix offered her a number of ways out. And you could hear them asking her questions. Do you think maybe this wasn't your fault? Yeah, I don't really. Did you maybe not intend to do this? Yeah, I didn't intend to do, KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see partly sunny skies today. Highs right around 82. It is 60 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 6 minutes. But right now, it's time to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
You got $1,652.50 up for grabs.
If you can be caller number 5 and tell us what is this sound.
What is it? What do you think?
623-1025 to text, to tell us what that sound is.
For the 4 states, #1 for cash.
Brain, come on. Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 1, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 2, keep trying.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 3, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 4, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX. Who is this? Hello. Goodbye. Hi there, Morning KIX. Who is this?
This is Nikki.
Nikki, where are you from?
Neosho.
Nikki from Neosho.
You were caller number 5.
All right, Nikki, we've got $1,652.50 up for grabs.
If you can tell us what is this sound.
I am hoping that the sound is driving on a flat tire.
She says driving on a flat tire.
For $1,652.50, that is... Not it.
Oh, Nikki, but we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $1,677.50.
And give you another chance to guess the win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good day, Nikki.
You too. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Christy says it sounds like she's a very narcissistic person.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Even her own stepsister or cousin or whatever she was came on talking about her, and that they had close relationships once upon a time. But again, the thing that made me the angriest was not what the mom had done, because hurt people. We know that. I mean, what hope did she have? None of the other stuff. It was the way Netflix dropped the ball on that. Made me so mad.
Got 1 minute.
In Kansas.
In Kansas.
He says that. In Kansas. Okay.
30 seconds.
By the way, whoever recommended drinking the glass of water before taking the capsules yesterday, that really worked. That
I think
really,
that was
really helped.
Thomas, right?
Yeah, I think so, Thomas. It really does work.
Good job, Thomas.
Thank you for that.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. For now, let's stick to delivery vans. Modern convenience and helpful service are available at Hinkle's Ace Hardware. Visit the store or shop at acehardware.com today. Ace Rewards members receive free delivery on $50 or more to our delivery radius.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for cash.
Looking for caller number 5 to guess and win the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
Nikki from Neosho.
You were caller number 5.
All right, Nikki, we've got $1,652.50 up for grabs.
If you can tell us, what is this sound?
I am hoping that the sound is driving on a flat tire.
She says driving on a flat tire.
For $1,652.50. That is not it.
Oh, Nikki, but we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, making it $1,677.50.
And give you another chance to guess the win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
Thanks, guys.
Man, phones are still going. So did you watch anything else last night?
Yeah. We watched something else after that, and I can't remember what it is.
Should we get the phone still going?
Oh, we watched Black Bag. Yeah. Hi there, Morning Kicks.
Is this caller number 5?
No, we've already had our 5th caller, but they guessed incorrectly, so you'll have another chance tomorrow.
All righty, thank you.
Thanks. So, Black Bag stars, I'm not going to remember their names. Gosh.
I don't even know what that is.
Kate Blanchett, Michael Fassbender, Marissa Bella, Pierce Brosnan's in this, Tom Burke's in it. One of the Skarsgård brothers is in it. It was advertised really, really heavily when it came out.
Gustav Skarsgård. I like him a lot.
Yeah. And he just has a little bitty bit part in it.
Yeah.
But it's a spy thriller. I thought it was going to be a sex romp romance thing, but it's not. It's a spy thriller. It's very cerebral. At first, it was very hard to figure out what was going on because it's very British too.
Mm-hmm.
But it turned out it was really, really good. So,
where's that one on?
It's available for free right now on Prime.
Oh, cool. 96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Shockingly, yeah, it's a really, really good movie. You've just really got to pay attention to keep up. There's a lot of moving elements going on. It's about these people that work in MI6 in London, and it's a couple, Kate Blanchett's character and Michael Fassbender's character. They're a husband and wife team, but they work in separate parts of MI6. Well, different groups or factions within MI6 are working them against one another with this particular thing that is going on, and how they utilize that. He's like he's part of an interrogation team that he can tell when someone's lying or not lying. He does polygraph on them. She is a field agent, and it's just there's a lot going on and a lot happens, but it all comes to a culmination at the end that in a great way. It's almost like one of those closed. It ends up being almost like one of those closed room mysteries where everyone's sitting around the table. One of us has committed one of those things. And it's just really, really, really satisfying. I really liked it.
What happens to Rara? Here's Sarah Klutz extraordinaire strikes again.
What'd you do? It's National Teddy Bear Day. Lisa, what are you saying about me? I'm not a teddy bear. Not.
You got the ears for it.
No, I don't. I don't have big ears. Reminds me of the Wiki Bear on Conan O'Brien used to have on the Wiki Bear. I'm Wiki Bear, yay! You've never heard Wiki Bear? Oh, I'll have to play it for you later. It's hilarious. It had this little, like a Teddy Ruxpin bear, only it was a bear you could ask it questions.
Yeah.
And it would give you information, but it always gave much darker information than what you wanted. Yeah.
I had a neighbor growing up who had a teddy bear room. And so every now and again, me and my siblings would go over there and we'd check out the teddy bear room. And he had a Teddy Ruxpin and he could write and things. And it was pretty cool.
He could write.
Yeah. Teddy Ruxpin, isn't that the one that writes?
No. He just talked. He just sang, and you put it in cassette because I know we had one. I had a friend who had one, and we used to put heavy metal cassettes in, and he would sing along. It would look like he was singing.
What's the one that holds the pencil and could write?
I've never heard of that one.
Okay, hold on. This is going to bug me.
Sarah smacked her head on a shelf. Oh,
Ow,
Sarah.
Sarah, you okay?
Bad? I mean, of course it's bad. I'm really bad to do this.
I could have sworn he had this teddy bear and it was in a desk and it held a pencil and it would write really slowly, but it would write.
This false generated memory is brought to you by Jim Fox.
What's Teddy Ruxpin?
Teddy Ruxpin.
Maybe it's a Teddy Ruxpin that I'm thinking of.
Teddy Ruxpin's the one we're talking about. He's the one that sings to a cassette.
It was writing.
I was like, writes? What are you talking about, writes? I've never heard of a bear that writes. Oh, Jen.
And of course, I can't find anything on Google about
a magical horse with wings came along and a shovel that could talk.
Okay, come on, Google.
I remember that was the year I got the golden shoes.
Desk and writes. Okay. Teddy bear that sits at desk and writes. Okay, I don't want a picture of
the
one.
Google just said, you're insane. Nothing ever existed like that. Have you thought about seeing a doctor? You also send text messages to your daughter anonymously.
Teddy Ruxpin? This says Teddy Rumpkin. What's Teddy Rumpkin?
No, don't click on that. Don't click on that.
It's for sale on eBay.
Don't click on that. That's a different thing altogether.
Okay, well, I can't find this.
Lloyd says, Randy, take the pipe from her.
Hey, okay, now.
Oh, it's got black tar heroin all over it, though, Floored.
Floored?
Floored. I mean, floored.
I think you're right. Randy does have big ears.
I do not have big ears, Jimmy.
Wait. Christy, you used to have the teddy bear that writes?
Okay, come on.
Is that what you used to have?
No, she's just trying to further your mental condition. Don't do that, Christy. You're just creating a rabbit hole.
Hold on. We talked about a lot of things. Hold on. She could be talking about a Teddy Ruxpin or Rumpkin.
Rumpkin. It's Ruxpin.
I don't know why they called it a Teddy Rumpkin.
That's a totally different kind of bear. You do not want to get involved with that. It chuckles like this.
Ew.
Late at night.
It's like those Furbies that used to talk in the middle of the night while you were sleeping. And
who's your
you're like,
yeah.
What?
Teddy Rexman.
Teddy Ruxpin, Teddy Rexman, Teddy Rumpkin. Rumpkin.
Don't Rumpkin. Rumpkin is not, don't, no.
We got to put in another song. It sounds like pigs squealing. in the song. Okay, well now you
Oh yeah, you hear that. I never hear it. That's different frequencies we pick up on.
frequencies.
Especially with me deaf in my left ear right
Right.
now.
There's no pipe. I'm just pregnant.
So,
I'm 18 weeks, by the way, as of yesterday.
yeah, you are.
Baby's the size of a cucumber.
That's a weird thing to think about. Yeah, you think about that. Go home and eat a cucumber, eat a pickle. Oh, the size of my baby. Hey, what happened with the dog situation?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So if you missed it, it was not last night, but the night before. I was woken up by my neighbor's dogs barking at like 1:45 in the morning.
All night long.
And they barked all the way until my alarm went off to get up for the morning show.
Why, which I would have gone over right then. I mean, 2 o'clock in the morning. Are you kidding me?
Right. So and this is not the first time that these dogs have barked all night and woken us up. And not just me, they'll wake the kids up and it's a whole thing.
We
So-
should have taken this break and talked about that and taken some calls and done the thing. We should have.
We could have, yeah. She listens, and I know people who know her who listen.
I would talk about my neighbors.
I know.
I would.
So I reached out to her yesterday, and I was like, hey, we got to talk about your dogs. And I was like,
Did you
"What?"
go over and talk to her or did you call her?
I texted her. We have a rapport that way where we've talked and things like
That's
that through
nice.
texting. Yeah. And so I sent her a message, and I was like, what can we do about this? It's really getting tough for the kids and I. It's waking us up at night, and kind of just try to put myself in her shoes. How would she react if I sent her this message? So
Yeah,
I
you try to be positive first.
right. So I tried not to be,
And
and she really surprised me. She apologized.
she came over and set her house on fire.
No,
Oh,
she
what?
apologized immediately. She's like, first and foremost, I am so sorry. And then she was like, I will make a point to, from here on out, we will stay outside with the dogs when we let them out at night, and we will immediately bring them back in.
Do they bark during the day and everything?
Sometimes, yeah.
Guys, I want you to realize that's illegal. Well, they're dogs. That's what they do. No, it isn't. That's what you allow them to do.
Right.
You have a responsibility. My dog never barks. Never barks.
She makes kind of a,
She'll go, "Meh," or do that, or she'll go, that's all she does. She does not bark.
yeah. So last night, I went to bed, and I was like, well, we'll see what happens. I slept all the way through the night.
She didn't even hear when we got there.
No, I didn't. Not at all. All right, 15 seconds. And it's a very, very, very short seg.
KIX 102.5.
4 states number 1 for country. So yeah, that was a very pleasant surprise. I wasn't sure how she was going to take it, but I tried really hard just to be not I wanted to confront the situation without being overly aggressive with it. And bye, Riley. Have a great day. And I really appreciate how receptive that she was. Because I know sometimes, people, and I understand this, they can take it personally when you're like, hey, we're having an issue with your XYZ, because that's kind of like an extension of them, that is theirs. And it is their pets and their home and the way that they, raise their pets and things like that. And they don't necessarily want to be told that they're doing something wrong or they're doing something disruptive or anything like that. So I was very, very appreciative of her response. Morning, Kathy. Bye, Sarabra. Have a good day. No more banging your head. He's only got a minute and a half. I hope he gets back soon. on, Randy. About a minute left. Good timing. So did you get your phone call from your doctor yesterday? with blood
No.
work?
Well, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I got a phone call yesterday afternoon while I was sleeping, and I missed.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't ever hear it ring, so I don't think that's what that was. I think it was a spam call that I saw, and nobody left a message. So they would have. The insurance did the final sign off on our roof, so that's finally all done. Ran into a bit of a little snafu yesterday, so I won't go into it yet. I'll wait until after the break over how much control does the insurance company have over what you do with your insurance settlement money.
Right. Okay. 10 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today with highs in the low 80s. It is 60 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in about 26 minutes. Plus, in the next hour, we're going to be asking you to fill in the blank for us.
Love my best friend, but hate it when they what?
Fart excessively.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
that
would
would be
understand
one.
that. That's no good.
So you can tell us what it is for you at 623-1025. Also, keep that number handy because we're getting you signed up to win tickets to go see John Party at the Walmart Amp on September 26th.
And all you've got to do is text the word tickets to 417-623-1025.
Why? Here's what I don't like about my best friend. They are determined to try to get the year to end early.
What do you mean? How come?
Because everybody is trying so hard to get into winter, get out of summer, get to the end of the year. I don't understand why you're doing this. You're literally wishing your life away.
Okay, well, what are they doing?
Well, putting up Halloween decorations already.
That's not wishing the year to end. That's just having fun.
Well, fall is not even officially here yet.
It's close enough.
Whatever, pumpkin spice girl over there. She's wearing a sweatshirt today. It's supposed to be into the 80s, by the way. Wearing a sweatshirt that has pumpkin spice coffee on it.
Which is delicious. As soon as I can wear this shirt, I am all about it.
All right. There is no need to rush things. These are the same people that will have their Christmas decorations up in early to mid-November.
They're just making the most of their time. Like, I've already got a neighbor who has, like, the giant, like, Home Depot skeleton up. They've already got one of those towering over their yards.
And then it also reminds me of all the things that I have not done to help wrap up the summer and everything. So I appreciate that, too.
Well, I think maybe we're not. I think, yeah, you're right.
Do you? Watch Jen go through all of the plethora spectrum of the emotional.
I have a lot of emotions in that one moment, okay?
I wish they would apologize, but they're not likely to.
Well, I think someone ought to apologize for them.
Well, luckily, we got Mr. Morgan Freeman to do it for them.
Hello, I am your friend that's already putting up Halloween decorations. I'd like to sincerely apologize for covering my beautiful garden in fake cobwebs. I know it's still September and not even officially fall yet, but I couldn't resist planting a couple of styrofoam tombstones and an ugly inflatable witch in my yard. I'm sorry that now every time you come over, you get a jolt of fright from my doormat that screams when you step on it. I just love Halloween, and unfortunately, that means scaring you in September. Apologetically yours, your friend that's already putting up Halloween decorations.
Bryson says, I'm glad I live out in the middle of nowhere. The only thing we have problems with is when neighbors' cows get out and random people stop by and ask if they're ours.
Yeah. I lived, we had 2 major mid-am dairy farms on either side of our property when I was a kid. But we also had cattle and horses. So that's just part of it.
Yeah.
Cows are going to get out. You can't stay on top of all your fence. They're going to find a way out eventually.
Yeah, Christy says, Randy, the kiddos love it, though. They love the Halloween decorations.
Yeah, around Halloween.
Why can't you have them up for longer? Just get the most out of them.
Yeah, put them up in February. Why not?
If you want, if that's part of your aesthetic, I guess. It's your house.
Sure.
Do you have seasonal decorations at your house?
Outside? No.
Inside?
Inside? We have Christmas decorations. That's the only one.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
See, I've been decorating our house for fall. Putting out fall blankets and candles and pumpkins. I changed out our door wreath.
Okay, so anyway, yesterday, the insurance company that had paid the settlement, I'm not going to go say who their name are. They're great, by the way. So far, they have been awesome. They contacted my wife wanting to know, because they paid the settlement on a number of things. Okay, not just the roof damage, but they also paid for gutter damage. They paid for damage to our storage building, which had hail damage all over it. You know, they saw hail damage on a number of pieces of the property. We took they paid a certain amount for the shed, certain amount for the guttering, certain amount for the roof, you know, and they gave us this lump check out of all of those things that they had written the settlement on. And the appraiser did that specifically so he could get us the most amount of money in our settlement to help pay for the roof, realizing that there would be depreciation, you know, that the roof would cost more than what the value of the initial roof was. Anyway, yesterday they contacted my wife and said, hey, just asking, did you guys repair the shed yet? And my wife contacted me and said, oh, no, they're asking about the shed. And I was like, don't worry about it. They don't have any say in what we spend the money on. She goes, I'm afraid to tell them that, because she was a little worried that they would have some sort of control over that. Mm-hmm. And I told her, I was like, legally, they cannot tell you what you do with your settlement money.
You've already gotten the money, haven't you?
Yeah, money, it's all already been paid for, everything. So there was a lot of question. A lot of people feel like, and a lot of insurance companies give the impression that they have some sort of say in that matter. It's not their business. Well, the guy came by yesterday to take pictures of the finished work on the roof.
Yeah.
And he asked me about the shed. And I explained to him, and I said, being as how that was aesthetic damage, and the main concern was the physical damage that was done to the roof due to the hail and the wind and the shingle inconsistency, we've elected to put the money into the roof first and foremost. He goes, I don't blame you. He goes, if it was me, I wouldn't even mess with the shed. It really doesn't need fixed.
Oh.
And I'm like, so I went and looked it up. Okay, I thought, rather than take Randy law, which is, by the way, ultimate law, here's what the Federal Department of Insurance, it's a government site, says.
Oh, okay.
A homeowner's insurance company has control over a settlement by determining the payout amount based on the policy and the damage, but they do not have control over how you spend the money unless the policy states that. And policy there, and Missouri law says it is illegal for the insurance company to establish payout choice on a policy. So in Missouri, that's not even legal.
Yeah.
Lender's interest could be involved, and that is controlled by the mortgage holder. But in Missouri, that is also illegal, as was established by the Attorney General, Chris Wadish. I've told that story before, after the tornado.
Right.
You have control of the money you receive as long as it was used for its intended purpose. The insurance does not expect the money back. You did not commit fraud if you don't use the money for what it was, the settlement was for.
Hold on, back up a little bit. You said intended use.
Intended use, which is property recovery. So now, if you were to take that money and go buy a car with it, there could be some ethical question there.
Mm-hmm.
But if you use that money, or the vast majority, this says the vast majority of the money. So there's more detail on this.
So what if you used, instead of getting a new roof, you got all new siding?
That's fine. Absolutely fine. This says what you control, how the money is spent. Once the funds are paid to you, you control them. You can negotiate with the adjuster to ensure a fair settlement amount. You can keep any remaining money from the claim, provided you have used the initial amount for its intended purpose. And there are no policy exclusions or lender requirements to return it. And even if there are lender requirements in Missouri, that is illegal.
Mm-hmm. So once you get that money, it is yours. We got to call the winner.
It is yours, yeah.
Gosh darn it.
So they do not have a right to do that. I think they give that impression, and it creates a certain fear when involved with that, with customers. Now, I even told him, he said, I wouldn't even bother fixing the shed. I said, it's my understanding that's the insurer's, the policyholder's discretion, isn't it? He goes, absolutely it is. He goes, you can do what you want with it. So even the insurance guy said that yesterday. He was great. And
Good.
we talked a little bit. I was like, I'm sure we'll be canceled. And he said, no. He said, that is not a thing with our company. I'm sure our policy is going to go through the roof, our premium, what we pay. But he explained, he said, unfortunately, we were talking about the depreciation on our roof. Depreciation is where they lower the value of how much they pay you for the insured amount on insured property. So in other words, let's say your roof costs $15,000. Well, if it's 15 years old, it might only be worth now $8,000, and that's all they will pay you for that roof, even if you have replacement value insurance. He said they have lowered, it used to be, 15-year roof. If it was 15 years old, you would get the full value for it. But now they've lowered that to 10 years. And he said this is common across all homeowners insurance. So not just mine, yours are doing this too. He said a bunch of others have lowered it down to 8 years. State Farm has lowered theirs down to 1 year. They begin depreciating your property, things like roof and things, after just 1 year. And this is because of California and Florida and all of the disasters and all of the amounts that insurance companies have had to pay out over the past couple of years. They've lost so many billions of dollars in insurance settlements that they're trying to recover that. Did you get it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, Austin, you want to go see John Party on September 26th?
Hell yeah, man.
Wait.
Congratulations, you won.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm congratulating Austin for
You're never
winning.
that quick about it, though. You always got to harass the winner.
All right, Austin, you want me to harass you? Austin, you want me to harass you?
I can't hear you, man.
Say, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, sure, man.
Well, you dress weird, Austin, and your hair's funny.
Okay, you don't got to be mean, though.
Well, he's got John Party tickets, so there's that.
You're going to go see him September 26th at the Walmart Amp.
Killer, man. Appreciate that.
Just tell us who's the 4 states #1 per country.
KIX 1025.
Say KIX 102.5.
102.5.
There you go. Congratulations, buddy. We got to get a little more information from you now.
Let's see. Austin, are you still over on McKay?
Yeah.
All right. Looks like we've got everything that we need from you. These tickets are going to be emailed to your Hotmail account.
Okay.
Let me just double check this real quick. Yep. Okay, we got that. This is going to be emailed to your Hotmail account from national@zrimarketing.com. So keep an eye out for an email from them. You should have it by like Friday at noon. If you don't, you can call our clearance office at 624-1025, and they will make sure that you get your tickets, okay?
All right.
And double check your spam folder because we send them all out at once, and so sometimes Google will flag that.
Okay.
All right, have a great time at the show.
Thanks, buddy.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, you
Bye.
bet. Bye-bye.
Yeah, you picked up on that quick. I just thought of it last second. I was like,
Hello?
hey, Austin. Thanks.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, perfect.
Congratulating Austin for
You're never that quick about it.
All right. Austin, you want me to harass you?
What do you say?
Killer.
Oh, killer.
Yes, killer. He had a weird little accent going on. Harass you?
I can't hear you. Yeah, sure, man.
Well, you... I was like, yeah, do it.
Harass me.
Well, you dress weird, Austin, and your hair's funny.
Okay, you don't got to be mean, though.
Well, he's got John Party tickets. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Just tell us who's the 4 states number 1 per country.
KIX 102
Numbers.
points.
You got a minute 20.
3.
KIX 102.5.
3. That's weird, but it's going to be what it is. Alrighty.
Bryson says basically you can use the money to put towards the claim, whatever it may be. You can't file a house claim and spend the money on a vacation vehicle, etc. And those companies scare you into thinking that they have fiduciary responsibility to keep
That's
track of what you
right.
spend the money on.
Actually, you can use some of it. Like, let's say you get $20,000 and the repairs only cost $17,000. That $3,000. This is your money. You paid it to the insurance company. They held it for you for payout when and if something happened. That's the way this works. This is your money. They owe that to you. And you could use that $3,000 for a vacation or something to that, as long as the bulk of the money is used for the primary purpose. That's the intent. And as long as you're in control of that, you can choose who and where and what you spend it on, who does the repair. They don't get to choose that, any of that.
All right, 15 seconds.
They have no say in that.
Here you go. 10.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 751.
Sunshine and low 80s today. It is 60 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast along with 4 states news in just 9 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want you to fill in the blank for us. I love my best friend. I thought you were going to help me out there.
Nope, I'm leaving you hanging out to dry.
I love my best friend, but I hate it when they leave me and
Hanging out to dry. You fill in the blank. I love my best friend, but hate it when they what?
623-1025 to call or text. You can also tell us on Facebook. He did it again.
You don't like that?
No, I
Is
don't.
That not why?
That's supposed to be what we do. We say a thing, and the other one says the other thing,
Is
keeps
it?
the conversation going.
Why do we always...
Randy.
I am not a conformist. I will not bow down to your rules.
Can we give away jump party tickets? How about that?
No.
Can we do it now?
Oh, no.
Can we do it now?
Okay, we can do
Okay.
it now.
Randy, come on.
Okay, I'm
Gracious.
You don't like that? No,
I don't
know why you don't like the thing. It's fun. Oh, look. It's ringing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet anticipation.
See if they answer.
Hello?
Hey, Austin, you want to go see John Party on September 26th?
Hell yeah, man.
Wait.
Well, congratulations, you won.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm congratulating Austin for
You're never
winning.
that quick about it, though. You always got to harass the winner.
All right, Austin, you want me to harass you?
Yeah, sure, man.
Well, you dress weird, Austin, and your hair's funny.
Okay, you don't got to be mean, though.
Well, he's got John Party tickets, so there's that.
You're going to go see him September 26th at the Walmart Amp.
Appreciate that.
Just tell us who's the 4 states number 1 per country.
KIX 102.5.
That worked out so well.
25 seconds. Bryson says, yeah, you can use a leftover portion. I had a client in Oklahoma file a house claim and spend everything on a vacation and a new vehicle. Needless to say, they were canceled and taken to court.
Yeah, they can do that, but they would have to sue you over it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just automatically given back. They would have to charge you with it.
Oh, my gosh. Megan, is that the I have a structured settlement and I need cash now at J.G.
No,
Wentworth.
J.G. Wentworth and
877
structured
cash
settlement.
now.
Now, that's different.
Well, she was talking about it's my money and I need it now. Isn't
That
that
sort
the
of thing.
J.G. Wentworth thing?
Structured settlements are where they pay, it's usually over a lawsuit settlement, and they have a payout schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting so many payments a month or a year from that. And what you can do is you can sell that to J.G. Wentworth. They will give you a bulk amount of money. Huge loss. Usually it's less than 50%. So let's say you have a $100,000 settlement from a lawsuit that is coming, but it's coming in little payments like $1,000 a month or something. J.G. Wentworth would offer to give you $40,000 now, and they will collect that because they realize that's a much better return, and they're willing to wait because they're taking a whole bunch of those,
Right.
It's almost like the lottery thing. You win the lottery, well, you take the bulk amount or are you willing to take payments over a long time and get the larger amount of money?
Right.
Same thing.
What would you do if you won the lottery? Would you want the annual payments or would you want like the big lump sum?
I would. It depends. If I got the annual or the if I got the regular payments,
which are supposed to go up every time you get one, by the way.
Yeah, I would probably take that if it would continue after I died. If it could be transferred, like if I could transfer it over to so that I got the full amount.
Right.
Then I would probably do that.
Because that's my thing is they pay it out over 30 years. And so if someone's 50 years old and they win the lottery.
Then they die
right.
2 years later.
No.
Then, but if I could transfer that ownership of that payout to someone else, then I would do that. Because I don't feel like that's a healthy thing, that large amount of money all at once.
But I mean, it is still a ton of money that you're getting in these payments.
Yeah, it is. There's plenty to live off of, plenty to do, cruises around the world or buy that dream home you wanted and everything. You could still do all of that with it. I just feel like that would be a more secure way of doing it. I would definitely do the payments. And I feel like the vast majority of lottery winners choose that bulk amount.
I feel like they do too.
And isn't it like less than half?
I don't know. I don't know if it's...
It's a lot.
How much was it for the lottery yesterday?
Did they ever find out who the winner was? Yesterday,
Not
Saturday.
That I heard.
From Saturday?
Let's see. Okay, where in Missouri was it sold? Let's see. It was sold in North St. Louis at a Quick Trip on Lusher Road. And the other thing, too, is it wasn't just the one person that won. The guy from Texas also won.
Yeah, there were two.
So they don't both get the full jackpot. They have to split it.
Yeah, and then it's the only way you get your full share of the jackpot is if you take the payments. Which I think I would do that if I was to win something like that.
I think I would, too.
Delayed gratification,
Bryson says, did you hear about Publishers Clearinghouse? Did something happen?
I thought they went belly up last year. I thought they had closed down Publishers Clearinghouse last year. That was it. Which they were the original spammers, the spam mail, only it came in your mailbox. The marketing worked with weak-minded people, though. I remember being a kid trying to talk my mom into buying magazines. I'd go through, they'd have all these selections, go through. Look, if we just do these, we could already be a winner. We could already be a winner, Mom.
See, Megan would go annual payments. Christy would want the lump sum. Bryson says they declared bankruptcy and those that chose payments are no longer getting those payments.
Hey, Lee Sassaman.
Morning, Lee.
Thanks for being on, buddy. From the QC in North Carolina.
What's the QC?
What is the QC? I don't know. What is the
what that
QC,
is.
Lee? The QC, Lee?
That would suck. You're getting
Bryson
annual
said,
payments.
Yeah, they declared bankruptcy. That was last year.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, those that chose payments are no longer getting those payments.
Well, maybe I'd want the lump sum then if there's a chance that we're going to lose out on those payments.
There's not really from the Lottery Commission. Now,
say that.
If there was World War III and the U.S. was attacked by nuclear missiles and, the economic crisis happened across the nation, then probably your cash money that you had, you wouldn't be able to get to, number one. Number two, it wouldn't be worth anything anyway because we'd probably go back to a agricultural barter system and there would be warlords that you'd have to hide from and everything. So, it'd be a moot point anyway.
Have you thought about this
a little bit,
a couple of times?
A little
maybe?
bit, late at night, a little bit.
Yeah, Kathy says lump sum too.
I understand. I wouldn't fault anyone for that. I think, lump sum gives you full control over that, but then you've got to find an economic manager to help you manage that money, someone that is trustworthy. There are so many unscrutable economic managers.
You can't just put it in your bank account and call it a day.
You could, But even that, there's some risk. There's no risk on. I mean, you could put it in there and just live off the interest, probably. But I think a better way to go would be find a financial manager that would help you have a budget, and they would give you a check out of that. You could access more if you needed it. But
Jimmy's going lump sum too. We got a lot of lump summers.
yeah, most people, I feel like, I don't ever remember hearing of someone taking the payments, but I think I would have.
There's just so much money you miss out on when you take the lump sum.
Yeah. Well, and again, it would also set up my descendants, my many descendants, for, it would establish something for them.
Yeah.
And it would eliminate that whole mass craze that comes around the prize winner, of everybody putting their hand out. You could say, no, I don't have that. I'm taking payments. So it would help, prevent you from being the bad guy for not giving everybody that some amount of that.
That's why when you win, you don't tell people.
Yeah.
I would do little things if I wanted. Like I'd pay off my house.
I want to see.
Things like that. Yeah, fix what needs fixing. Get what needs got. Live comfortably. That kind of thing. I mean, I say that, but I've also never had millions and millions of dollars to do anything with. But if you could just let it grow, let that interest just get you more money, that's not a bad deal either.
Of course, the bank may go belly up. Banking system could go belly up. I mean, when we're playing that little game, anything is possible.
Get it all in cash and put it in the mattress.
There you go. I thought that's who Lee was. I know who Lee is.
Yeah?
Yeah. He works at WAME, Real Country, 92.9 and 550.
That's so cool. Right on.
Yes. I know, Lee. I thought that's who you were, Lee.
How are things in North Carolina?
I don't know if he's still on. I think they're doing a show right now.
Okay.
I think we need. Should we go on their show?
Go say hi.
Go say hi, yeah.
Jimmy says everyone will be related to you then. Right. All right, 2 seconds on top of the hour.
Oh, they're not on right now, are they? I know a couple of the stations, I think, in their group do live shows. Similar to ours.
Yeah. Megan's got a rock castle.
I'm on their Facebook page. I don't see one. Iredell County.
Iredell County. What's QC?
Statesville. I don't know.
You never did tell us.
I think he just popped on and popped back off.
Yeah.
He probably saw us in his timeline.
It'd be hard for me to stay quiet, though. I'd be so excited. Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, how do you not tell people? 15 seconds.
I can reply to him on here, and he'll see that.
10.
20.
5.
I wrote thanks for pooping in, Lee.
We'll see partly sunny skies today with highs in the low 80s, partly cloudy and low 60s tonight. Sunshine, mid 80s for Wednesday, and warmer on Thursday. Sunshine and low 90s.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is not showing anything over the 4 states.
62 in Seneca, 61 in Pittsburgh, 63 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
You sound so disgusted about the...
Because it's going to get hot again. We're talking low 90s on Thursday, 93 by Saturday.
What do you expect? Just to flick a switch and it's boom. When seasons have changed?
Well, yeah, I was kind of hoping.
Indian summer, Jen. That's
I don't want it. I want fall to stick around.
Well, it is what it is. Fall's not here, by the way, until the 22nd officially.
But we're talking about the things that your best friend does that you hate.
Fill in the blank for us. I love my best friend, but I hate it when they what?
623-1225 to call or text.
Here's Luke Combs.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
That's how I feel about that.
Uh-huh. Oh. Maple Leaf City tattoo. Who is Maple Leaf? Where's Maple Leaf City?
Carthage.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Why?
Well, because.
Morning, Shiala. How is California this morning?
Hey, Jen, come here and look at this.
Oh, come on.
Is that a corn dog? No, it's a hamburger bun. Don't you love hamburgers?
That's wrong. That is so, oh no.
Oh, that's how hamburgers are made. So, but why are they holding on to a pole? What is this?
They're hanging over.
What is? Oh, there's an AI thing of how hamburgers are made, and they have a tomato pooping out tomato slices. Oh, there's the onion.
Oh my God.
There was the bread dough pooping out hamburger buns. There's an onion. Oh, come on, do it. You can do it.
Ew,
Oh.
you can see his body flexing around it. Ew, ew, ew.
Good old hamburgers. Oh, it's top and bottom bun. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you for clicking on it and watching the whole thing.
Yeah.
Algorithm's gonna
Hopefully
even
we
more
get
weird.
more.
Yeah, we're going to be in the low 90s this week too, Shiala. Great.
No rain all week. There was a chance today, slim chance. That's where the clouds have come from, but it's not
I thought we were
going
past
today.
this. It's going to be 93 on Saturday, 92 Sunday,
I was going to
91
go wash
Monday.
my truck. I haven't washed it in ages, months.
You know what this means? We're going to be sitting in 93-degree weather on Saturday during the soccer game.
Yep,
gonna be
sure
hot.
is. Wear that sweatshirt.
No, absolutely not. I'm going to be melting. I want to get one of those, like, I don't even know how to describe them. So you know how you have your just plain old chair that you sit in, like a camping chair, when you go and you watch the game. They have like canopies that you can buy and attach to your chair so you have shade, and you can kind of scoot it back to go with the sun or scoot it forward so you have more shade up front. I want one of those.
Get you one.
I think I will. I sat next to a lady at the last soccer game who had one. And I was like, that is so smart. So I have a little bit of shade, and I'll bring my little fan. And hopefully it won't be so bad.
Thank you for getting that one. Whoever banned it. Was it Megan? I
That was
think.
me.
Oh, it was you?
Mm-hmm.
So, by the way, the hotter that it gets, the more sugar that we eat. This is a thing.
Really?
Yeah, according to a new study published in Monday's Nature Climate Change, when the temperature goes up, Americans eat more sugar as a
Why?
whole. They say they found that when the temperature went between 54 and 86 degrees, the amount of sugar the average American consumes goes up by about 0.4 grams per degree Fahrenheit
Oh.
per day. So we apparently drink a lot more soda, more frozen dessert when it's hot. Go figure. And at 54 degrees, the amount of added sugar for the average American is a little more than just 2 grams. But at 86, it's more than 15 grams.
Wow.
That leads to more diabetes, of
Yeah.
course. Surprisingly, when the temperature goes above 86, people stop eating altogether
Just because it's so hot.
because it's so hot.
All right, well,
That
challenge
seems
accepted,
weird.
I guess.
Yeah. Are they saying it's okay to have ice cream when it's colder than 54 degrees? That's no fun.
I think ice cream is an anytime kind of thing.
Coming soon, part 2 of the study. When it gets colder than 45 degrees, we get more sugar from drinking lots more hot chocolate. I hope nobody's paying money for these studies. This is stupid.
Honestly, that's what I thought of too. I was like, do they know how much sugar is in a pumpkin spice latte?
This story brought to you by Splenda Sugar-Free Sweetener,
Uh-huh, that's right.
the fart creator.
Megan says, I want a tent for my chair, can sit in the rain, sun, and snow. Kyle and I have talked about getting just one of like the big tents with a backing.
I had a mental image of Megan sitting out in a thunderstorm, in her tent like a bitter old lady out in the backyard somewhere.
She says, I went to get them and they were already got.
So, we were talking about the lottery and who would accept the payout and who would do the whole amount and everything.
Right.
They have a list that they released of what Powerball winners have actually spent their money on.
Okay.
So Jonathan Vargas, once the youngest person to ever win a Powerball jackpot at age 19, he spent part of his $35.3 million fortune on creating Wrestlicious.
What's Wrestlicious?
It's a women's wrestling show featuring lady wrestlers in skimpy clothes.
Oh.
The program aired in 2010, 2 years after he hit it big, but it quickly flopped. A lot of critics called it sexist.
Really?
No.
You don't say.
And it failed after just 1 year.
Morning, Melissa.
So Ronnie Music Jr.,
Ronnie Music?
it's his real name, he won $3 million in a Georgia scratch-off lottery. He used the money to kickstart a methamphetamine business.
Oh, my gosh.
After winning in 2015, he invested the money in an illicit operation to traffic hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of speed in Ware County, Georgia. He pled guilty to conspiring to traffic large amounts of meth, and in April 2017, he was sentenced to 21 years in federal prison.
So much for that.
Telling you, the payments sound a lot better now. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 811.
We'll see sunshine today, low 80s. It is 63 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 15 minutes, but we're wanting you to fill in the blank for us.
I love my best friend, but hate it when they what?
623-1025 to fill in the blank for what you hate about what your best friend does.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Here's Nate Smith
On the 4 states number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Morning, Kinda. Megan says, my new 7 brew addiction is a pina colada smoothie. Add peach and whipped cream. That sounds delicious. Do you have anyone else on your list of what they've spent their
John
winnings on?
Cutie, one of 7 who split a $319 million Mega Millions jackpot in 2011. He used his cash to build a water park in his hometown of Green Island, New York. He donated $200,000 of his $19 million lump sum to the outdoor space, dubbed Spray Park, which opened in 2013, featured fountains for kids to splash around in. Still going, still successful.
Love that.
British lottery winner Sarah Cockings won a $4 million lotto jackpot in 2005 at age 21. She bought her 2 sisters boob jobs.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
recently she had one herself after hers were, as she put it, wrecked by breastfeeding.
Oh, okay.
Michael Carroll, who won a $13 million lottery jackpot in the UK in 2002, installed a backyard racetrack where he hosted demolition derbies.
That's awesome.
He blew his entire fortune in less than a decade on wild parties, fancy cars, and a lavish lifestyle. Mr. Carroll, now 41, eventually had to return to jobs working as a garbage man and also at a cookie factory.
And how much did he get?
$13 million. Took
Man.
and got the full $13 million in this one, it says. How do you blow $13 million in 10 years? I mean, it's not like it was 2025.
Right, yeah. Less inflation at that point.
Well, at least no one wasted their money, except maybe that loser who built a water park for the kids.
Yeah, certainly not the drug guy or the Wrestlicious guy.
Yeah, I mean, like they say, win some, lose some, and then lose some more, and some more, and some more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If the story was supposed to make us feel better about not winning this weekend, it didn't work. I still
had all the money to go
I would have been
spend.
smarter with
Of
my
course.
money. I would have spent it on an earthworm farm.
Christy says, I would spend my money on a home and a new car. I don't even know if I necessarily need a new car.
What
I
would you
just
spend
we
it
just
on?
bought one. I'd want to pay off the house so we own it outright.
You wouldn't want a different house?
I don't think so. Not right now.
I'd want a different house.
Really?
Out of the city. Yes, out of town. That would be my number one thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And private.
Mm-hmm.
Away from all barking dogs.
Yeah, get that.
You know, of course, it'd have to have a recording studio in it, all that stuff.
Obviously, of course.
I can't think equipment-wise what I would want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty good on my guitar, and I like my equipment that I have right now. There's nothing I'm like dying to have.
Maybe we'd buy Kyle a new car because he's got the old.
I like my truck. Might have it repainted, but I wouldn't want a different truck.
I have to pee really bad out of nowhere.
Then I think I would want to travel. I really,
Yes,
that would be my number two thing would travel. I really would like, there's places I would love to see and love to go to. But I'd live off the rest, I think. It's not really anything I want.
I'll be right back.
Get it, Jen. Jen Fox, everybody. There she goes. Flush it twice. Right on, Megan. Yeah, I would like to have. I like my house, love my house. I just wish there was a little more space in like the hallways and stuff. It was a little wider. I hate when I have to carry equipment out, which is every week, or something, and I have to squeeze to get around the truck or to get in the hallway I just wish it was a little bigger. Not more rooms, just a little bigger space. Shiala says she would get a truck and a nice TV and travel the world. I would like to go to Rome. I'd like to go to Spain. I'd like to go to Japan. The wrong blue truck's paint job. Yeah, paint it gray or black or something. That's mine. My paint job, especially in the front, is beginning to oxidize on the clear coat. So it doesn't even really need a paint job, just needs a new clear coat, which those aren't that expensive. I mean, you can get a really good job done for under $1,000. So I've been thinking about that anyway. That would be nice too, Kathy. She would help her mom retire, buy them some property, and a lot of their money would go to organizations to help veterans. I think that's the number 3 thing I would do is make sure that my kids are all set up. Comfortable, with at least some sort of trust fund that would pay out to them to help supplement their income. Maybe even the boys' college funds, establish that so that their moms and dads don't have to worry about that. It would not be just money to spend, but to go nuts with. But I think a college fund for the 4 boys would be nice, and maybe even set up a retirement fund or some emergency fund for the kids. That would be nice to be able to do. Which would be harder to do with a payment than you could with a lump sum. But that payment then there could be there for the kids, if something happened to me. Oh, Jen doesn't realize what time it is. It's 8:18 already.
Excuse me.
I thought you got a good night's sleep.
I did.
Get to bed on time and everything.
I did. Oh, I love that, Kathy. She said a lot of her money would go to organizations to help our
Yeah.
veterans.
We were just talking about
Wildly
that.
underserved, which is so sad. So the little boy, Lincoln, who got the ball taken from him by home run Karen at the Phillies game, he just found out that he will be going to the World Series this year.
Taken care of. So
Yep.
Dad did do the right thing in giving it to Karen. I mean, wow. Yeah.
I'd say it worked out for the kid all right that he didn't get the home run ball.
That's nice.
The amount of stuff that he's gotten now and the people he's gotten to meet. And I still think they don't know who the Phillies Karen is, do they?
No.
They thought they did, and it was the wrong lady. $35 seconds. Ready?
Uh-huh. I'm building Jen's movie Rehab.
Rehab. I should have bought us coffee this morning.
You should have. My gosh. What a mistake.
Excuse me. 13 seconds. Woo!
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today with highs in the low 80s. It is 63 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 6 minutes. But we're wanting you to fill in the blank for us today.
I love my best friend, but hate it when they what?
You can fill in the blank for us at 623-1025 or tell us on Facebook.
What do you hate it that your best friend does?
Drive the speed limit.
Oh, come on, let's get there already.
My husband drives the speed limit, and it drives me insane.
Yeah, it is the law, you
Yeah,
know.
but you can drive at least 5 miles an hour over the speed limit.
Right? And that's totally fine. And if you happen to go 10 over, that's okay too.
Well, at least he's driving over the speed limit, not under the speed limit.
No, he does under too. And I know he's listening right now too, so he's going to kill me. So,
Pedal to the metal, mister.
no, just me.
Yeah, I drive at least the speed limit.
Unlike everyone else on a range line, he's got to drive 25 in the left lane.
Yeah. What's the thing that your friend does that you can't stand?
I don't have any friends, so I don't have to worry.
I'll be your best friend. Jim won't, but I will.
Oh,
So if Randy's your best friend, you hate it when he what?
oh gosh, I just don't know.
She loves everything that I do. Why does she have to hate something that I do?
I like everything that you do.
That's
How's
right.
That?
You're my bestie.
Okay.
What do you hate it that your best friend does?
I hate it when my best friend, if I'm in a bar and I see a woman get mistreated and the bouncers won't do nothing, I get up and do something about it. And they're trying to tell me not to do nothing. Yeah, I get thrown in jail for that, but I pay my fine and fight in public.
Well, the least they could do is come bail you out.
No kidding, right? What is it again that his best friend does?
Doesn't want him to fight, I guess.
I guess. What is it that your best friend does that drives you crazy?
I love my friend, but I really hate it when she talks about her boyfriend because she goes on and on and on and on.
And then there's the fact that you don't have one.
Right. The fact that I'm single, I don't want to hear about all that. It just makes me more frustrated. That's not fair.
Yeah, just keep your mouth shut about your own good life.
Fill in the blank for us.
I love my best friend, but I hate it when they what?
Share their good news with me.
Yeah,
Gosh
please
darn it.
stop it right now. If it's not negative, I don't want to hear about it.
623-1025 to call or text.
Or tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
What was that?
I said KIX 102.5 into the KIX 102.5.
You haven't heard about what Karen did, the home run Karen?
What? How have you not heard about this?
It's a Shiala, under the rock Shiala.
Okay, never mind. I totally get how she's not heard about this. Then.
Yeah, Megan's filling her in, though. She's got it.
Okay.
Did she drop it or not? See, Megan is saying that the Karen dropped the ball.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too now from a couple of others. I've looked into this, and I haven't seen the video yet, but apparently she had her hands on the ball first, dropped it between the seats in front of them, and that's when the guy got it. And she actually had her hand on it when he had it, and it looked like he took it away from her.
That's what some folks are saying. Some folks are saying, no, he got it outright. It was in the aisle he was in.
Seen so many instances of this. There was one I saw the other day. A little boy had his glove like this, and he caught it in the glove and was like this, and a guy reached over and took it out of his glove and then turned around to all his friends waving it and everything. And the boy, it shows the boy and his dad sitting down looking back at him, and he goes like that, like.
I think if it's in your glove, then absolutely, you've got it.
It was in his glove caught, and the guy reached over his head from the seat behind and took it out.
Why aren't we talking about this guy?
I don't know.
Home run Chad.
Yeah, Chad. That's great.
Yeah, because she may be in California, but she's still under that rock.
That's right. There's rocks in California. One, Sheila lives under it.
Yeah, Melissa says I would.
You would steal it?
Wait, you would do what?
You would steal the ball? Weekend. Randy Brooks off the beach. She goes home and watches it, and then comes. The movie that I've got to watch. We never had questions. Okay, thanks. What's for what? You know the thing.
What?
Oh no.
You know the thing. Movie.
Okay, but you got a movie to watch for what?
You know the thing.
It was a mess.
Clearly. What movie is this one for?
Kill Bill 2. So it was just a real quick little.
Oh, yeah.
So every weekend we assign her questions will be answered.
Okay, great.
So channel.
Okay, great. So don't watch it with
any of the rental places that are going to charge you extra and for the streaming services.
Fabulous. So I'm going to watch Kill Bill Volume 2 this weekend, and I'll come back on Monday, rank it 1 to 10, and let you know what I thought about it.
It's win-win.
Woo! For Jen's movie.
I was clearly thrilled to be watching Kill Bill 2.
Yep.
Makes Zone look like a Kyle the Y taking it out of the glove.
Single day tickets is
Yes, my Kyle, then I would not do that.
The smell that you love. Pavement smell.
Ooh, see,
Smell of bacon.
interesting.
Turn that off. That is for Dang it. I'm going to have to do some work on the beginning.
Ooh, an animal sanctuary. I love that idea, Melissa.
Woo!
Woo!
Woo! Woo!
This is where we assign Jen a movie to watch over the weekend. Oh my gosh, come on.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Okay. Now, I can't find, every time this happens, and I have to go look for the intro element.
Yeah.
I can't find it.
Where's it go?
I don't know. It's hidden from me. I need the intro element. Is it under promo beds and bits?
The world may never know.
Well, I need it. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay.
It's like the lollipop.
That's where it was. It's where it should be.
You were asking. I yawned earlier, and you were like, well, didn't you get a good night's sleep?
Yeah.
I think part of the reason I'm still yawning is I wasn't up super late last night,
I was
but...
trying to lead you into that.
What?
I was trying to lead you into that.
Yeah, thanks. But Beans has...
Sorry.
That's okay.
Oh my God.
Can y'all hear this?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There we go. I got it.
Good job.
Now let me. This is where. Good enough. Done.
So last week, since it was Labor Day on Monday, Beans did not have her Monday classes. So we started on Tuesday and so forth and so on. So last night was her first night doing Monday classes. And we were at the studio until 8:30 last night.
Which is a Neo show.
No. It's in Joplin.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's in Joplin. So we got home like 8:45, 8:50-ish, a little before 9 o'clock. And at this point, I had made sure to bring food and things for the kids so that they could eat and not be having dinner at 9 o'clock at night. Then I hadn't fed myself, so then I was eating dinner at 9:15 after I finally got them put to bed. And they're both tired, and they just want to go straight to bed. I don't want to brush teeth. I don't want to pick up my clothes for tomorrow. And I'm like, no, these are things that we do every night, regardless. And I don't know if we're going to stick with the schedule or not, because it really threw off everything. And I know that it's new, but it is fairly late. And like we do dinner together as a family every night, and this completely interferes with that. And it just, the whole schedule is out the window of how we do
What's the
things.
alternative?
She doesn't take classes until 8:30 at night.
What? Shouldn't? Oh, but I mean,
That would be the alternative.
Okay,
is
so
to not
she
take
has
the late class.
She'd have to take the earlier class, which starts when?
4.
Okay, so there you go. But that's more of an
So-
option for you, I would think. Than,
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Why doesn't she do that one?
Because the class that she's in later is a more advanced class, which is really where she's at skill-wise. And this class is kind of special because she was invited to be a part of it and, whatever. So we were talking on the drive home last night, and I was like, well, what do you think? It's kind of late. And she was like, I love this. This is my favorite night of dance. Of course, of all the nights she has dance, which is 4 nights a week, this one's her favorite, and she loves all her classes. Hold on, we got to go on.
KIX 102.5.
The 4 states number 1 for country. So we weren't up. I wasn't up super late past my bedtime last night. They were. I'm really curious to see how they are today. Sheila says, sounds about right. Marissa was about that 3 nights a week. What classes does she take? She is taking stretches, leaps, and turns, hip hop, lyrical,
Urkel?
lyrical,
Thank you.
acro, team, level 3, whatever the ballet and jazz and tap. I think that's it.
Nope. Well, I say that. My girls, it was martial arts, and it was twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
For how long?
We were there from 6:30 to 8:30 on those nights. Yeah. So, and we had a 30-minute drive, so it was after 9 when we got home.
And how old were they?
This is from ages 6 to ages 14 or 15, 13 or 14, right around in there, I think.
I just know my kids, and my kids,
Maybe it was Monday and Thursdays.
I think a lot of kids are like this, though. Like, they like the structure, they like the known schedule.
Yeah.
And granted, I mean, we can acclimate to this. Of course, kids are also resilient, but I know my kids thrive when they get lots of sleep, and they love their downtime and getting to read before bed and things like that. And it's important to me that we all sit down and have dinner together. But on nights like this, there's just no way to accommodate all of that, So I don't know what we're going to do, if we're going to stick with it or not, because Beans really, really wants to. Did Marissa ever take the stretch, turns, and leaps class, Shiala? Because I cannot believe how actually intense that class was. Beans was doing mountain climbers and planks, and it was like full-on conditioning for 20 minutes straight. I was like, dang, girl. And And I think it also helps that she has her best friend in 2 of her dance classes on Monday night. So I think that's part of it too.
Well, that's not as disruptive as some things are. We were talking about the cross-country schedule. My nephew is one of the top cross-country runners in the nation right now, and he's like a sophomore.
Do you want to hang on to this story? We got 10 seconds.
And we were talking about the crazy way they schedule them and the way it takes over their lives. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today, low 80s. It is 63 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover starting in just 15 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote on the songs that you want to hear this morning.
But we want you to fill in the blank for us.
I love my best friend.
But I hate it when they what?
623-1025 to call or text.
What do you hate when your best friend does?
When they got information from me to give it to my ex-husband.
Oh, they're being a spy.
You've got a mole in your camp.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
It's time to do a little weed pulling. Are they really your best friend?
I don't know if they are then.
I think you need better friends anyway.
I love my best friend, but hate it when they what?
I love my best friend. She's been my best friend for 30 years, but I hate it when she lies on her kids.
She lies on her kids? Is she a big girl?
Do you mean lies to her kids?
Not lay on her kids, lies.
No,
like when they steal something from me and she didn't take responsibility or say, yes, they have it.
Oh, lies about her kids. See, when you say lies on her kids, I just picture a great big lady just laying on her kids.
Laying on them and squishing them.
They're yelling, get off!
Well, she is a pretty big lady, but I love her dearly.
Yeah. Becky, you're killing them!
You love your best friend, but what do you hate that they do?
When they gripe about everything. But the catch is, my best friend's my wife.
Oh, and she's the one, she whines about everything.
Well, we drive down the road and she complains about everything. About how the way something looks in the neighborhood, about how people do this or people do that. And finally one day I looked at her and I said, does it do any good to do that? No, but I like to voice my opinion. I said, but you only voice it to me?
Well, you're her sounding board.
Yeah, and you're her best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it gets old after a while.
Yeah, it does. You know what? I learned this a long time ago. They don't want advice from you.
No, they just want you to listen.
Yeah, that's exactly it. They want you to sit there and nod your head. So what you got to do is get you a set of in-ear headphones and plug into your phone, and then just leave your head nodding with the music. They'll think you're agreeing with everything they say.
Okay.
You're like, he has become so much more agreeable over the past couple of months.
You love your best friend, but what do you hate that they do?
I hate it when we're driving down the road and he starts picking his nose and flipping them burgers everywhere.
They're not burgers. That's a dangerous mistake.
Boogers.
You call them burgers, and eventually somebody's going to make a sad mistake there.
You betcha.
I like mine with cheese. Oh, gross. This has onions on it.
They're picking burgers in front of people and just flinging them all over the place?
I guess. Well, they got to go somewhere.
Oh, my gosh.
They got to go somewhere.
You love your best friend, but you hate it when they what?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Special on burgers.
Ugh, it's the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. Jill apologized. She said, I mistakenly did that. She goes, I know better.
Mm-hmm. Good.
I have to do that about once a year. Reminder. Oh.
Marissa went back to dance. Will take Make Her Drop competition. And yes, I believe it was a Saturday class. I don't really know what you just said, Shiala. Is she dancing again down
She doesn't either.
California? But not doing
out in the yard, people's yards down the street. Just
yeah, luckily Beans isn't doing any Saturday classes.
So the cross-country thing, they were getting back in the middle of the night.
Oh, gosh, Megan, the sidewalk.
What? Megan has a sidewalk?
No. She's mentioning the sidewalk. When we were in downtown Joplin one night, or it was afternoon, there was a big old puke spill all over the sidewalk, and it was gross.
The cross-country schedule, they would go and do meets on a Wednesday night or a Thursday night, not get back till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, no.
It's very, very common.
Why?
Because they can. This is very common. They do this all the time. A lot
See, I
of
don't like that at all.
The cross-country meets, very, very rarely do they happen on a weekend. It's almost always during the week. And they're wherever away. And they don't get back. You know, Amber would text us to give us updates and say, 8:30 at night, they're just finishing up with the last run, but they're totaling scores and stuff. It'd be 9:30 before they get done and then have an hour drive back home. 10:30, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. Not
That's
uncommon
insane.
at all. And the very next morning at 5 a.m., they'd have their practice where they'd have to go run, or in the afternoon. Very common. And we were talking about this with my nephew, my brother-in-law. He's talked about, they have to be down there at 5. They have to run so many miles a day. And the school that they go to is West Plains. And they were talking about the limited, even though they have some of the top runners in the country down there. They have one of the number one cross-country programs in the United States there.
Mm-hmm.
But colleges don't want them.
Why?
Because they're run out. They've already worn their knees out, worn their joints out, and there is that problem, that fear. He's already got colleges and universities. I mean, this kid, he came in 3rd or 4th in the St. Jude Marathon in Memphis. He's qualified for the Boston Marathon, probably going to be doing that this year. He's only 16 years old. He ran in Phoenix, Arizona, won that race against 2 Olympic runners from Africa. He beat both of them.
Wow.
He has one of the top speeds in the United States. They're trying to foster this talent that he has.
Right.
He runs about 17 miles a day.
Wow. That's
yeah.
wild.
So he will run. They're talking about how even on his day off, he'll go run 2 or 3 miles. He can't not run. It's so much a part of his makeup and everything. But
I just don't understand how getting home at 1 a.m. and then having to be back at school at 5 a.m.
How's that
a benefit to the kid?
Yeah. There comes a point, and when I confronted the coaches about it, which I did, they're like, take her off the team. That was the alternative.
Wow.
I was like, I can't believe you guys are doing this, or that she goes, we have no alternative. This is the schedule, the way it's set up. And so she eventually had to drop out of cross country. And Amber was pretty good. She would have never been like he is, but she could have possibly gotten college prospects out of it or something. It could have
Still
been
something she enjoyed.
Yeah. But, and so she admitted, she's like, she was suffering through school, and we talked to her about
I bet
it.
she was
Said,
exhausted.
Hey. And she goes, yeah, I'm going to have to quit this.
Mm-hmm. What a shame.
Yeah.
Marissa is dance dropping the Monday class drop competition, and we did leps and turn on Saturday. Are you saying that Bean should drop the Monday class? Sheila says, I will call. That's what older kids do for the dance team or cheer on Joplin School. Is that Sheila calling?
Hi, Morning KIX!
That was excessive.
Hi, you haven't called us in
Your
like 12
face
years.
is excessive.
That's excessive.
I know it is excessive. I'm so sorry. By the time I am up and ready to do anything, you guys are done. It's
Well,
only 6:45 here.
You know what the solution is, don't you?
It's really easy.
Get up earlier.
Simple.
Yeah, that's the solution.
Okay, so what are you trying to say?
No, Marissa is going back to dance. She's not doing competitive cheer.
Oh, okay.
She wants to do dancing.
Mm-hmm.
And if she drops the Monday class, if Bean stops the Monday class, is that going to drop her from competing?
Oh, no, it is not going to drop her from competing. No.
Well, then,
Good, that's good.
yeah, I don't see why. Well, to me, the obvious choice is then take the earlier class.
Take the earlier class, right.
It was just a benefit because of her talent ability.
Right.
And,
You can always get that talent
well, yeah,
the conventions.
I hear that kind of argument too, but then I think about my kids and their martial arts and how late we would stay there and stuff, and they never suffered. I mean, they lived through it. They did all right. They made it.
And I want her to be challenged. I don't want her to be in a class where she's just kind of
Coddled.
Right, exactly. I don't want it to be par for her.
And is that what you're doing by, catering to her physical needs and her health and well-being?
That's true.
Isn't being a parent so great?
Through the tough times.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes it's good to challenge them a little bit, maybe.
Hey, question for you. Did Marissa ever do Dance Makers?
Yes.
Is it worth it?
Yes and no.
Okay.
The convention, yes. The competition part of it in Branson was very high strung because it's like you go, and our competitions for the younger girls was like literally starting at 3 o'clock after the classes on Saturday.
Oh.
They're literally doing their hair while they're eating lunch.
Yeah. That sounds miserable.
Didn't you go do the thing in Branson? It was a horrible mess.
Yeah, we did a thing in Branson. Well, I got the flu, so.
Oh, yeah, there was that.
And then there was the girl who forgot her costume, and yeah, it was a whole thing.
Jen always gets sick at the most inopportune time.
I really do. It's stupid.
My first year going to Branson, Marissa, our first competition, we went to Branson. I forgot our costume. I had to. We drove to Branson.
Oh.
I dropped the kids off. I drove back to Joplin to get the costume, and then I drove back to Branson.
Wow,
that's wild.
That's commitment right there. Yeah, I'd be like, sorry, you got to dance naked. Trust me, you'll be noticed.
Nope.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's either if you want a challenge to keep her in it so she can grow
Right.
and have those great opportunities, because, like, when you go to Top Talents and she starts doing solos and duets, she has the opportunity to go to progressions and pre-pro and all of these other things that you really don't get to do in, like, just a group setting, like a large group.
Hey, hold on real quick. We got to go on. We got to do a seg, Sheila. Hang on.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country, want you to fill in the blank for us.
Love my best friend, but hate it when they what?
623-1025 to tell us.
Here's Hudson Westbrook.
On KIX.
Okay, anyway, keep going.
So, I mean, if she wants to, like, do it, like, long-term, and she wants to, like, not make a career out of it, but, like, have opportunities to travel, because I have the opportunity to go to Maryland, New York, Florida, L.A., all of these different places.
Right.
Keep her in that upper class.
Yeah.
What are the career opportunities out of this?
She can go dance on Broadway.
In Vegas?
I know that
There are people who've
probably
done that.
don't remember, but Katie Cook
Yes.
went to TAPS, which is from Top Talent on Parade.
Yeah.
She went to all of that. She's dancing on the Royal Cruise.
Then also,
The cruise that she's going. And the cruise is free. They just pay her.
there's also Sensations down here near.
No,
down-
Randy.
Well, I'm just saying.
You know, Levi goes to TAPS now in Vegas.
Yeah, and TAPS. Yeah, so, I mean, there's opportunities for her, but, like, on Monday, she has to push herself through that.
Right.
She has to stay for the lady classes so she can build that up.
Right.
So, I mean, that's why Marissa's going back to dance. She wants to she loves cheer, but she doesn't want to compete.
She's such a good dancer, though. Holy cow.
Yeah.
And does Bean
So we're
sing?
going back to that.
Yes.
I mean, there's show choir opportunities to move this into, too, to give a more well-rounded performance spectrum. As dance is, there are times, even productions I played for, I wish I had a little bit of that, because I'm not. I know it benefited Lauren when she did show choir and stuff. She's just a natural dancer. I mean, she's the one that...
It opens the world for her.
Yeah,
Right.
when we played, what's the stupid dance-off game, on Xbox?
DDR?
Yeah.
Dance Revolution.
Yeah. She wins every single one of them every single time.
Yeah.
She can do every single move. And that just makes me sick because I'm over here, like a person having a seizure and she's just nailing every single move. I'm like, how do you do that? You have no life? Is this all you sit at home and do?
Pretty much.
Yep. Pretty much.
All right.
Yeah, it all depends on how far she wants to take it, if she wants to take it.
But she's also just 10,
Like,
you know?
she's 10. Let her be 10.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
So,
It's a lot to think about.
just depends.
All right. Well, take care in California, Shiala.
Thank you for calling. It's good to hear from you.
Catch you later.
You too. Bye.
Bye, Shiala. Oh, yes. Thank you, Megan. She says, don't forget Twisted Takes.
Oh, yeah,
Gotta do
Jen.
Twisted
Don't forget
Takes.
Twisted Takes, Jen.
Yeah, Randy.
Jen's Movie Rehab just went live, by the way, the new episode.
All right. A bum bum blue blue, a jang gang la la, a blue doo doo dee 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 dee. Okay, we gotta go.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today, highs in the low 80s. It is 63 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover starting in just 6 minutes, but right now we're wanting you to fill in the blank for us.
I love my best friend, but I hate it when they what?
Answer a question with a question.
What do you hate about that?
You don't get your answer
Exactly. That would drive me crazy.
Why do you hate that?
because it's every single time.
Is it? Are you sure?
Yes, just be direct. It's very simple.
Be direct with what?
Randy. I love my best friend, but hate it when they what?
Well, I'm almost 70, but my best friend keeps telling me I date the wrong guy.
Do you date the wrong guys?
And here I am, almost 70.
So how many guys are you dating right now?
Well, they won't know my name, will they?
You don't have to tell any names. Just tell how many.
Okay, because I don't want the ones to know that I'm dating somebody else.
Oh,
you know?
I got you. You're a player. That's right.
I'm dating 3 guys.
3 guys, and none of them know about the other ones, right?
No, none of them know about the other one. Hell no. Excuse me.
Yeah, this one's got a better dating life than I ever had when I was younger.
Yeah, kudos to her, right?
You got to be a player.
Yeah, don't hate her. Hate the game. What is the thing your best friend does that you cannot stand?
I hate it when they hate country music.
What? That's not your best friend.
You need to find new friends.
Yeah, that's your enemy.
Yeah, I need new friends.
You need to learn to relabel people like that.
You love your best friend, but you hate it when they what?
623-1025 to text us yours.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
All right. Tomorrow is a day of the week. Morning, Brett.
Hi.
We're going to be
did not
talking.
do anything to your laptop.
Not a lot of things.
Nothing to it.
There was not things that we did to it.
No. Yeah. It was not down anybody's pants.
We did not rub your mouse in a specific spot. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the older, outdated thing that you still use or still swear by.
No, we're not.
We're not?
We did that a week ago.
On the 10th?
On the 3rd, we did it.
Look on the 10th.
Yes, but look on the 3rd. September
That's
3rd.
no longer have. That's the thing you used to swear by. This is different. Last week we talked about the old thing that the thing that you used to always use and thought you would use forever, like a calculator or a watch.
This is the thing you still use.
That is old and outdated. So it's the exact opposite. Yeah.
So the outdated thing you do still use.
Yeah. And last week it was, I guess you could call them outdated things. Things you thought you would use forever but don't.
Okay.
This week, older, outdated things you still use and swear by.
Okay.
Even though there may even be better options now.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yes.
Secret Sound, 1677.50.
And more John Party tickets up for grabs.
That and shenanigans.
Shenanigans? I'm not bringing any.
Shenanigans. Woo!
If you're going to shenan once, someone's going to shenan again.
That's true. It's science.
Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.